Welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to play a deck that used to be part of last season's meta. It wasn't top tier, but it was definitely troublesome to deal with. This deck is the Ultra Beast deck. Of course, we've made a few adjustments this time, especially to handle the current meta. How can this deck compete in the current meta? Let's find out in Game 1. In this match, it looks like we're up against a deck that uses fighting energy. That's a disadvantage for us since we're running Dark Energy. But our core Pokémon is Guzzlord, so this shouldn't be a big problem for the deck. It looks like our opponent is going to play Aerodactyl and Rampardos. Aerodactyl isn't a serious threat, but we need to watch out for Rampardos because it has an extremely high damage attack. Hopefully our Guzzlord is set up before the opponent launches those deadly attacks. Unfortunately, we still haven't drawn Guzzlord. For now, we can use Jolteon as a frontline tank. Especially for Aerodactyl. It really isn't a threat because its ability doesn't affect our deck. We're only using basic Pokémon. No evolution in this deck. Here it is. Rampardos has appeared and is ready to attack. 130 damage. Yeah, I think we're going to lose a few Pokémon because Rampardos hits way too hard and can easily one-shot our team. Hopefully we get a bit of luck and pull off a clutch moment. No Guzzlord from the draw. Hopefully we can get it from the Pokeball. Here it is. Our main star has finally arrived. For now, we'll keep attacking using Nihilego. Thanks to his ability, we're getting some extra damage from the poison effect. Next turn, we should be able to take down Rampardos, and then go after the rest of their Pokémon one by one. Remember, besides Guzzlord's high damage, the strength of this deck also comes from its poison effect and its energy burner. In this moment, we can see how the poison effect can really cause trouble for the opponent. Wow, it looks like the opponent decides to sacrifice Rampardos. Alright, it's time to shine. From here, Guzzlord is going to take over. Luckily, we have Lucamine in our hand, so Guzzlord can attack right away. On the next turn, Guzzlord will be able to use Tyrannical Hole. With 120 damage, we'll be able to take down every Pokémon on the board. Let's attach Beastite first so we can get some extra damage. But for now, it looks like we'll attack with Grindcore while hoping we can burn Aerodactyl's energy. See that? Thanks to Energy Burner, we survived from Aerodactyl's attack. 100% will win on the next turn. Opponent concedes. Thank you, GG, nice game. Alright, let's move on to the Game 2. In this match, I'm going to try to show another potential strength of this deck. Let's see what kind of deck we'll be up against. Oh, it looks like we're going up against a fire deck, Charizard. Charizard's advantage is its extremely high damage, even higher than the opponent we faced in the previous game. Our goal in this match is to prevent Charizard from getting its energy. With the potential of this deck, I think we'll be able to take down Charizard easily. Looks like we're off to a pretty good start. Getting Guzzlord early is the best possible start for this deck. Let's see if we can dominate this game right from the beginning. It would be great if on the next turn we can get Jolteon or a Poison Barb. We need Jolteon to keep Guzzlord safer, or Poison Barb to start dealing damage right away since our Nihilego are already set up on the bench. What we're worried about is Charizard with Steam Artillery, because with just one energy, Charizard can immediately deal 150 damage on the next turn. That's definitely fast, even without the help of Moltres on the opponent's bench. For now, we'll place Jolteon in the front so the damage from the opponent doesn't go directly to Guzzlord. On the next turn, Guzzlord will be ready to burn the opponent's energy. Whether it's Moltres or Charmander, both are good targets. Oh, it looks like the opponent is using Charizard with Crimson Storm. Even though its damage is extremely high, it relies heavily on Moltres. It looks like our opponent is a bit unlucky. Let's pull Charizard to the active spot first. We'll burn its energy with Grindcore, and if we're unlucky, next turn we'll use Team Rocket Grunt and Grindcore together. This is what I mean by energy burner. We'll even have a 100% chance to completely burn through the opponent's energy. We're lucky. Let's see what the opponent is going to do. Opponent concedes. Thank you. I think the opponent is getting frustrated because we burned all of their energy. Now we move on to the game 3. In this game, I'm going to show you the consistency of this deck. How the synergy between the poison effect, the energy burner, and the high damage can completely overpower the opponent. It looks like in this game we'll be facing Jolteon, since we can see the opponent using lightning energy. Let's see what Pokémon Jolteon will be paired with. Miltank. That's pretty strange. Jolteon usually is paired with a Pokémon that is high damage, while Miltank doesn't have that. It needs stacking before its damage becomes massive. But Jolteon will still be a threat to us because of its ability. Our job now is to find Guzzlord. The sooner we get Guzzlord, the sooner we can finish this game. For now, we're in a defensive position. While we search for Guzzlord, Nihilego will deal a decent amount of damage to the opponent. Here it is, Jolteon has arrived. Pretty troublesome, since our Pokémon will take damage every time we attach an energy. And with the effect of Red Card, it's really annoying. Let's give a little bit pressure to Jolteon. We'll burn its energy first, then attack with Nihilego. If the opponent insists on pushing through, we'll actually have an advantage. We'll be able to take the points by taking down Jolteon. Luckily, we have Jolteon, so we can easily reposition our Pokémon thanks to its ability. See? Jolteon retreated, and now we have to deal with Miltank. This is where our poison effect comes in. Since Miltank is using Heavy Helmet, our damage will be reduced, but the poison damage still goes through. It doesn't matter how much damage Nihilego deals. As long as Miltank is poisoned, we're good. One more thing, Penny. This is why I prefer Penny over Copycat. This card is like a joker for me. It always becomes whatever I need at the moment. And now we get the effect of Professor's research. As a result, Guzzlord is now in our hand. One more turn. Nihilego. Next turn, we'll let Guzzlord finish everything off. Miltank needs to keep attacking. If the opponent insists, Miltank will get taken down first before it can deal any significant damage. As much as possible, we need to make sure Nihilego doesn't get taken down, because we still need the extra damage from the poison effect to keep the opponent in our range, while also giving Guzzlord some protection. And yes, of course we're going to equip Guzzlord with Poison Barb. Lucky, we burned Miltank's energy. That means our opponent won't be able to develop another Pokémon for a backup attacker. They'll be forced to attach their energy to Miltank again. Look, another ace card has appeared. We used Guzma at the right moment. This is definitely going to surprise our opponent. From here, you can see the consistency of this deck, how every card works together with great synergy. Actually, if the opponent brings Jolteon to the front, we could win instantly. Unfortunately, we don't have Cyrus yet, but we can still take down Miltank in a single attack. So the winning condition is still 100% on our side. Trying to slow us down by pulling Nihilego to the front? Looks like that was a wasted use of Cyrus, because Miltank's damage still isn't enough to take down Nihilego. On the other hand, we can easily pull Nihilego back thanks to Celesteela's ability and take down Miltank with Tyrannical Hole with the help of Guzma. We're going to win this game. On the next turn, we can easily take down Jolteon. Let's see what the opponent will do. Seems the opponent is still trying, huh? Opponent concedes, thank you. Alright, it's time to show the full deck list. This is what you've been waiting for. If you enjoy this deck, make sure to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next exciting video. If you want to request a specific deck, let me know in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video!